showcase. Here's a look at the rules. 4 contestants. They have a minute to complete a dunk. 2 dunks per round. 5 judges will score the dunks. The dunks scored cumulatively. The total scores, top 2 dunkers move on to the final. And a look at the contestants. Dominique Johnson from the Canton Charge, Tony Mitchell from Fort Wayne, Dar Tucker from the home-standing Reno Bighorns, and Dominique Sutton from the Tulsa 60 to set it up again.
Now he's trying to bounce it off the back of the backboard.
Oh. Yeah, sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen. Difficult catch and throw it down from a difficult angle. Nice dunk.
You guys busy figuring out your scores. And the man from Azusa Pacific, the NAIA school in California, comes in with a serviceable
Our judges
score.
are weighing in.
And we get here. Woo! Get it, Ala.
You're absolutely right. The pass wasn't as solid as he probably would have hoped it to be. But at the same time, look how he brings it around to his body from the left side to the right with the flush. Very impressive.
Now the judges there will go to Scotty after that 39.
Passes it up. Oh! Between the legs.
I think we have a winner so far, guys.
That was special.
Judges.
And he gets my 10 for sure.
Look how he pulls it down between the legs and flushes it.
I can't even say like that was what I used to do a long time ago. that was...
Here we go. First round dunk. Dominique Sutton. Oh! Down to the knees, up to the basket. Dominique Sutton.
These guys busy up with their scores. Ken getting that 8 up there.
Clock is up.
Ooh.
Oh, dunk number 2 for Tony Mitchell.
Right there.
I know you're busy talking, but get that score up there so they can judge too.
There it is.
See, to me, Dar Tucker's ruined this dunk contest because once he went so far down between his legs and threw it down, this doesn't look as good.
It's all downhill from here.
Around the rim, though.
That was impressive around the other side.
That is.
Look
Look
at
at
where
that
his
catch.
head is.
Yep.
Got to avoid and dodge the net.
A lot of moving parts here, guys.
For sure. Ooh.
Dominique Johnson.
You know, he made that look too easy, I
Side
think,
of the
to give him a high
backboard.
score.
Dunk. Judges throwing
Here's
up the
another
scores.
peek as you guys
See
reach
some
for your
eights out there.
scores.
8s across the board.
8s for Dominique Johnson.
Look at the elevation. Look where his head's at. Still impressive. Just so impressive, he made it look easy.
Yeah, and once he came, if he had gone around the rim,
All right, the clock is starting.
might have a future.
Straight up, here we go.
Ooh.
360.
Guys reaching for larger numbers. Ala and Ken both with 9.
Dunk gives him a total of 83 points for Dominique Sutton.
See, really impressive, but look where he takes off, right outside the circle.
Not
Would have been
far
better.
enough.
Would have been better if it was a little farther.
Because he didn't look like when he turned and found the rim, he was too close. But nonetheless, I just use it from my standpoint. I know that I can't do
Just
that.
to get to the final. Let's see what he
Dar
does.
Tucker. Second dunk. Only needs a 34. Woo! Windmill!
Did enough. He did.
And maybe a smart strategy on his part. Don't want to try something too hard.
The Tulsa 66ers.
And you mentioned it, Ken. He was just being safe. Listen, that's risky for me, but for him, that's being safe. And like you said, maybe some strategy involved here. Saving his legs and saving the best for last.
No, absolutely. He didn't need to bring the house down here. Just make the dunk. Make it, you need an 8. You needed 7s and 8s across the board, and you got it done.
I think so. Now that my guy's out, I'm going with Dar Tucker. I'm going with the strong lead horse.
I got to go with Dar, too. He's been impressive.
Dominique Sutton, first dunk. Woo!
All right.
9 seconds in. First dunk is up. Looking
Run across his body, and for a guy his size, the height is actually a disadvantage, but you see right there, brings it across the body, legs cocked back, and knocks it in. Still very, very impressive. And he looks like he took off a little further than he did last time as well.
Pretty athletic. That's where most of his offense comes in the D-League, from his activity level and his athleticism. You saw both right there.
No help. He's going to do it by himself.
Dar's putting it up. Oh!
He raised the bar, guys.
He did. Added a little bit of relevance with the reverse.
My. The catch, the swing through, and then the reverse dunk it.
Here is
for
today.
Sure,
no
for
doubt.
sure. Look
Really,
at this.
really raised the bar
Look
from
where
the dunk
his
he did in
head
the first
is.
round.
Oh my goodness. That is rarefied air.
Change it up here.
Behind the back.
Saw that one already, though, didn't we, kind of?
Dominique Sutton.
So a trio of 8s, pair of 7s for Dominique Sutton. Did bring it down low and get in for the reverse. And that's the attempt. Or do you kind of rev up the home crowd?
Give them what they want. He's going with it again.
He missed.
Wow.
Buzzer shot. Boom!
One.
I'm not even sure he knew that was going to count, guys.
NBA Development League Showcase Week, 4 days in Reno. Each of the 16 franchises in the league getting a couple of games to show their skills in front of the NBA decision makers for the teams in the association. And here in the dunk contest, Sutton wins it by 2 over Tucker, Mitchell, and